everybody, and welcome back to Diamond in the Rough. Okay, I'm really excited about today's topic because I'm in a great mood. So this is a great way for me to be able to get the topic off. So today's topic is going to be about freedom. Now, when I say freedom, I don't mean like being in bondage and then, being released or anything like that. I'm talking about like the freedom to live your life and know that even if you make mistakes and even if you happen to go down the wrong path, or you make some bad decisions or stuff like that, or you just come to your senses at the last minute, that you know that you're free because you are being forgiven for it. Like, it's not like when you do something or I were to do something and somebody would just easily forgive me like that. Like, no, it's completely different. Like, God loves us unconditionally, so it doesn't matter what we do. He's going to love us regardless. It's like a parent, a good parent. Not all parents are like that. But it's like a parent, like they love you regardless or despite of what you do. That's the type of freedom I'm talking about. So when I think of the freedom that God gives, it's just like, I think it's because he's just so merciful. He's just so graceful. Like, he doesn't waste his time being angry or, not forgiving you. Because it's like he's going to forgive you anyway. And he already knew what he was getting himself into when he purchased you. So it's like, I wouldn't have created you if I didn't know what your story was going to be. And it's like, when you think about it, for real, our stories are just like, just being played. You know what I mean? It's not like you already knew what was going to happen. God knows what's already going to happen because he already wrote your story, pretty much. So we're just watching it play. He's already seen it. So it's like, when you think about it, like, I think about this like all the time. Like, sometimes I'll be like, oh, how am I going to get through today? God is so gracious that I may not get through the day the way I wanted to. It may be a little bit more stressful, but I got through the day. You see what I'm saying? Rather than me not having God in my life and then not being able to acknowledge the fact that, damn, like, this is a messed up day, but I got through it. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you got to keep those things in mind. So when you talk about freedom, you may think that you're free because you're doing whatever you want. Freedom is being able to do whatever you want and know that you're not hurting anybody while doing it. That's freedom. Like, and the only way you can do that is if you're living on God's terms and if you're in his will and if you're willing to listen to what he has to say. It's like, it don't work like that. It's like, freedom is being able to say, you know what, I'm not even about to allow you to have the control switch on what I'm doing and how I'm affecting, how I'm living my life and how I affect other people. I'm going to just let you do you and I'm going to do me, because you're free to live that way. You're free to think that way. When you're free, you think a whole lot differently. You realize that people are just going through things, or certain people are just hurt, so you don't sit there and take offense to it, because it's like, I'm free and I was purchased at a high price, so I don't have time to just be upset all the time. And God offers you that forgiveness and that grace because he wants you to be free. It's not like, he's your master and he's your God and everything, but it's not like, you know what I mean? It's more so, it's like, look, I love you and I'm just telling you this because I want you to propel yourself forward. I want you to have the best. Like, you think you know what's best for you, but you don't. So I just want to encourage you guys, and I'm not even encourage you. Today I want to challenge you for you to try to live your life on God's terms. If you live your life on his terms, you will realize that you're more free now than you ever been, rather than you making a decision that you wanted to and you making a decision that you could have made and it actually gets you something in the end. Because a lot of times when we do what we want to do, we don't even get ourselves into situations that were better. We just wind up settling for something because that's what the consequences led to of what we did. See what I'm saying? So yeah, that's it for today. I think I'm going to be having a lot more relaxed settings like this just because it makes me feel good. It's more of an intimate conversation rather than me just sitting here and saying, hey, I need you to go out there and like my vlog and da-da-da-da. No, it's not about all that. It's just like me getting the word out, me encouraging people, me inspiring people, and me just motivating people to do their best. Like, God's not sitting here asking you to pass a test or an exam. He just wants you to trust him and do good. That's all you got to do. He's not asking you to go out here and write a book and do all this crazy stuff. He's just asking you that when you don't know what's going on in your life, trust him. And while you're waiting for him to do what you need him to do good. Okay? So, that's it for today, Diamonds. I love you. I can't wait to see you in the next episode. Make sure you comment or like and subscribe to this. I'm also going to start leaving my blog website on the little introduction or description, so you'll be able to figure out what it is and be able to check it out. So that's it. And remember, pressure creates diamonds, even though these are fake, but they shining, so they cute. And we're all diamonds in the rough. Bye, Diamonds.